team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Tonight on this Week 10 edition of Sideline 2024. For the first time, we made the trip to Blackshear, Georgia to check out the Pierce County Bears. The Bears have been perfect so far this season, and tonight they hosted Brooks County. See if Pierce County kept its perfect record intact. In Kingsland, the Camden County Wildcats hosted the Colquitt County Packers. The Cats trying to bounce back from a 33-7 loss to Lowndes. Our game of the week took us to Clay County, where the Oakley Knights faced a Mandarin Mustangs team who saw the return of standout receiver Jamie French Jr. Down in St. Johns County, the Nice Panthers made the trip to Coy Creek.
This is Sideline 2024! Chris Porter, roll those highlights!
Team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to this Week 10 edition of Sideline 2024. I'm Chris Porter. We start the show in my home state of Georgia as Pierce County looked to remain perfect. But first, we've got to meet my squad. You know I like showing off the guys who make me look G-double-O-D good every week. Shaz Perani, we've got Cole, T3, Toby, Alessio, my baby girl, my aunt. She's off today. That is my good producer friend Tegan. Over here we got Oben, DJ, Jimmy for directing the floor, and Ashley. The big game of the night went down in Blackshear, so let's roll those highlights, and we're going to watch them in the monitor together. Here comes Pierce County taking on Tatno. Javion Williams says, meet me in the end zone because that is where it's going down. 7-0 Pierce County. I don't hear music in my ear. Then they're deep in their own territory, the opponent. That is a safety when you get sacked in your own end zone. 9-0 Pierce County. Then Williams, one more time, breaking the defense off something real proper like. That's high definition television. Player of the Week nominee, 16-0 Pierce County. Then they got a quarterback by the name of Caden McGough. And McGough says, I'm going to do it, get it into the end zone, and then he does. And this time they get it to Marquez Leggett, who's legging it out. Watch him tiptoe up the line there. When it was all said and done, the Bears remained perfect. Give me the final score. They won tonight, 37-7.
The Pierce County Bears moved to 8-0 on the season, and they've only really been tested once this year. Tonight, not that night. Quarterback Caden McGath told me coming into this battle, they knew it'd be on the easier side with Tatno County struggling this season. However, his squad didn't hold back, punching in 37 points in the first half.
We knew our standard and knew what we needed to do to come out and win, so in the first half, just put it on them early and get it done quick. So let some of our younger guys play. Knew we had to play to our standard though.
Thought the kids came out with great focus, played great, fast start. That's what we wanted to do was have a great first half. And they did that. We preach year-round here, focus and mindset. Doesn't matter if you're in the weight room, you're on the practice field, or the game field. But when it's 7:30 on Friday night, you got to be focused. You got to have the right mindset.
Now the Bears' ultimate goal this season is to go and win that second straight state title. And with the way things are looking so far this year, they have no intention of stopping anytime soon. Reporting in Blackshear, Georgia, Shaz Perani, First Coast Sports.
Thank you, Shaz. Usually hosting the undefeated Reigns Vikings. The Vikings came out, putting the ball on the ground. Don't believe me, just watch Xavier Williams on the left side. Refuses to go down. 6-0 Vikings, extra point no good. Yuli's defense was aggressive early on. Timothy Cole getting some cough medicine because he just coughed that one up. Fumble recovered by the Hornets, but they could not capitalize. Reigns going back to what got him to this point in the game, back to the ground to Mr. Williams. And once again, he's in the end zone. They go for two and get it and make it 14-0. Timothy Cole says when at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Called his own number. Reigns won tonight big, 47-0. The St. Augustine Yellow Jackets hosted the Ridgeview Panthers. It was homecoming in the nation's oldest city. Early first quarter, Yellow Jackets wasted no time. That is Trenton Jones on the right side, and he's taking that one into the end zone. 7-0 Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets got the ball right back. Hewitt loves to fly, and it shows to Samari and Wingo, and get used to this combination because you're going to see them get into the end zone yet again. 14-0 St. Augustine. I said this duo is one of the best on our First Coast. That is Hewitt once again going to find Mr. Wingo, and the Yellow Jackets won big tonight, a final 63-42. 7. Mandarin at Oakley. The Mustangs, they're going to put the ball on the ground to Shunquez Foster. Player of the week nominee. Is you rolling? Yes, I just might be. 6-0 Mustangs. Oakley's running back is going to try to return the favor. Here it is. Drake Stubbs catches up, and he's going to make the strip tackle to force a fumble that Sharif Jackson would recover. Ooh, you hate that. You put all that effort in and you can't get anything out of it. And Jamie French, the 5 receiver, playing quarterback to Memphis Bullock. Mandarin won tonight a final 18-7. Bowles at Wolfson. Bowles, Tyrone Neal getting the party started right and getting the party started quickly. He takes that one to Pater, stretching that arm out. 7-0 Dogs. Bowles Bulldogs will get the ball back. Freshman Xander Edwards says, anything you can do, my friend, I can do better. Play of the week nominee. 14-0 Dogs. And yeah, they're barking over at Wilson. Wilson's time to punt. Now the ball goes over the head. Watch it. And he tries to throw the ball behind his head, but C.J. Ennis says, give me that scoop, and he's going to score 21-0 Bowles. Bowles are going to win a final 35-0. Back to the Peach State we go. This time to Kingsland, Georgia. Cats down by 10 and trying to get back in the winner's column. John Hardy doing that one the harder way. 31-28 Colquitt. The Wildcats on defense. Play of the week nominee. Pass is tipped into the hands of Jamark Daly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking that one to the house. 35-31 Wildcats. Extra point is good. Entertaining one, but when it was all said and done, the Packers beat the Wildcats for the 14th straight time, 51-41.
I always tell them keep the outside noise out and inside noise in. You know, a lot of people have a lot to say about them and what's going on, maybe even about us. We got to ignore the noise and play football. A lot of people didn't give us a chance tonight, and we came out in battle, took the lead down 17. We just, unfortunate, field position stuff, and we just got to make some plays. But we'll be back next week, ready to go for senior night, do our job to get in the playoffs, and then we'll move on to next week.
I think we practice harder than anybody in the region, and I think we have all the talent in the world. We just got to learn how to make it work.
Hashtag Team Sideline each and every week, each and every day. If you watch us here on First Coast News, we ask you guys to show your school pride, show your team pride, or just show yourself with your favorite apparel on, and then post it on X or Instagram using the hashtag Team Sideline. And you're looking at the photos that were posted tonight using that hashtag Team Sideline. We love showcasing you. It's real simple, folks. We got many more stops to make. We've got Player of the Week, Hit of the Week, Fans of the Week, Band of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week. You are watching a Week 10 edition of Sideline 2024.